Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about dandruff because this is actually the most frequently asked questions for me. So as I've told you guys, I went to my dermatologist and I asked her about it, and also it's because that I was also kind of experiencing kind of like a little bit of dryness and flaking on this area right here, so I kind of just asked her about that as well, and also in just basically the topic of dandruff, just because I know a lot of people are experiencing this as well. So I was like, okay, so what is dandruff? Because I know we've seen a lot of commercials on TV that dandruff is caused by like sweat and pollution. So I actually wanted to know what really causes dandruff, or what is dandruff. So here are the things that she told me. I actually took notes. So it's basically clumps of oils from the scalp, or dandruff can also be caused by dry scalp or dry skin. It could also be seborrheic dermatitis, or it could be eczema. But basically dandruff is an overgrowth of like a yeast-like fungus on your scalp. So those are the causes of dandruff. Here are the things that she said that, you know, you can do if you are experiencing dandruff. Now, first of all, she said sometimes it could not be dandruff, but it could just be buildups from your shampoo. Because, you know, if your hair is thick, or if your hair is long, or maybe you're a teenager, she was actually addressing this to some teenagers, that sometimes when you wash your hair, you're not really washing your hair properly, so the residue of the shampoo is still left there on your scalp, so that's why you think it's, you know, dandruff. So you know what, if you are washing your hair, make sure to take time to really wash out those shampoos, because it could just be a shampoo buildup on your scalp. And also, if you're putting conditioner on your scalp, make sure to wash the conditioner out properly as well. Okay, number two, she said to be very cautious with the shampoo that you're using. She said that it's best to use mild shampoos, possibly something that doesn't really contain any harsh chemicals or even fragrances, because, you know, if you have eczema or if your skin is irritated, usually the dermatologist is going to recommend you to use soaps that are mild for your skin, or like those fragrance-free soap, because sometimes that can really irritate your skin. So that is exactly the same on your scalp as well. Find a shampoo that would actually fit your scalp. That would be really great. And I know that our natural instinct is to immediately go to using all-natural shampoos, and as much as that is great, sometimes you really need to find the shampoo or the all-natural shampoo that would really suit your scalp and hair. Because I have been using some natural shampoos and I find that it actually gives me dandruff or like build up on my scalp, because this is probably my scalp or my hair just doesn't really respond to it good versus using some regular shampoo. So, you know, when it comes to shampoo, selecting the right shampoo and selecting the right conditioner for you, it's really a trial and error, especially if you're dealing with dandruff. If you are experiencing dandruff, it's best to go for the mild shampoos and also for the anti-dandruff shampoos, because anti-dandruff shampoos has antifungal ingredients to it that can really help if you have dandruff on your hair. That's why it was created. Okay, so number three, manage your stress. If you're stressed, it actually triggers dandruff, or if you're stressed, it can actually trigger psoriasis or eczema. If you have psoriasis and eczema, you'd know that the more you stress it out, the more it actually itches. They kind of like worsen and spread even more. So if you have eczema, or in this case, if you have dandruff, and if you're stressing out, it makes your dandruff even worse. Okay, so here are some don'ts. Don't overbrush your scalp. Now, it's good to brush your scalp. I know when you brush your hair and all that, that's totally fine. But however, when you overbrush your scalp, sometimes it stimulates the oil, and you don't need that much oil when you actually have dandruff. And also, if you notice if your skin is irritated or if you have eczema, if you always touch it, or maybe it actually worsens the problem because it gets irritated every single time you touch it. You can brush your scalp, but don't brush your scalp aggressively, because usually when you have dandruff, there's a tendency when you get a comb or you get a brush and then you do this on your scalp to kind of like remove them. It's good to be very, very gentle with them, because if not, your scalp is going to be irritated again. And the second one is the advice from the dermatologist of my aunt, and she said that when you know, your scalp is itchy, don't scratch your scalp using your fingernails because it's really going to damage and irritate your scalp. It's actually going to worsen your dandruff because when your finger scrapes off that skin, she said that your skin is going to somewhat like grow back, gonna regenerate, and then it's going to create another layer of skin again. So it's kind of like a never-ending cycle of you having dandruff. If you ever want to kind of like exfoliate your scalp, use those scalp massagers. That's the thing that you use to massage and exfoliate your scalp and not your fingers. Alright, so here are the do's. Now she said to wash your hair regularly. Now this is specifically for people who have dandruff or have extremely oily scalp. For some people they would be like, oh no, don't do that, don't wash your scalp and everything, because the more you wash your scalp, the more oils, you know. And actually when you have dandruff, it's good to have your scalp always clean. Basically create a clean environment for your scalp to prevent dandruff. If you can't really wash your hair every day, at least wash your hair every other day, but make sure that your scalp is clean. Alright, so number 2, as I've said, use mild shampoos, or specifically use those anti-dandruff shampoos, or you can use or buy those medicated antifungal anti-dandruff shampoos. And actually my dermatologist recommended me a shampoo that I totally forgot. I should have written it, but it's called Bioderma something. It's actually a famous brand for skincare and all that, but they've made and formulated for something for your scalp, and she said that she's gonna give me a sample. If I remember, I'm actually going to write that down in the description box down below and link it if you guys are interested, because she said that it is really great and effective if you are experiencing dandruff. Alright, so the next one is, this is one thing that she actually advised me to do, and that is to avoid oiling my hair or like leaving in the oils too much on my hair at the moment, especially if you are experiencing dandruff. But however, she said that if you really want to use oils on your hair, use it before you wash your scalp. So basically what you can do is you can apply that on your scalp to kind of like remove all the dandruff and all, kind of like loosen up those flakes, and then wash your hair. But however, don't overnight it or leave it on your scalp at the moment if you are experiencing dandruff. And also 2 oils that I can suggest that you can use on your hair before you wash it is tea tree oil and almond oil. Those oils are really great to treat dandruff. Also aloe vera is really good as well. So also you can actually go natural on this, because I know some people would really go on the natural route, you know. So if you want to go for the natural route in curing dandruff, you can also use ACV. It's an apple cider vinegar rinse. I've heard a lot of people have gotten like really great and good results from that. You can also try that out. I think the best thing that you can do is to really go to your dermatologist and have a proper consultation and all that, so that they can really recommend you a medication that would work best for your dandruff. So that is it, you guys. I hope you all found this video helpful, and also I've been reading all of your scalp and hair questions that you guys have sent me last time. I'm going to ask my dermatologist on some of the questions that you guys have asked, and then I'm going to make a video about it again. So that is it for now. I hope you all liked this video, and if you like it, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!